Hi there, I'm Jim George, State Director of ABATE of Georgia, and a lot of people have a misconception of what ABATE is. They think we're all about the helmet law, or they think we're just a party group, and they don't realize our fundamental purpose is to protect the bikers' rights. When the state of Georgia decided they were going to just refuse the title, homemade bikes or custom bikes, all of a sudden people had $60,000 paperweight sitting in their garages. They just, by fiat, lost the value of that. So we took that challenge, we fought that thing hard, and we got the law changed so that these bikes now are title. And this is the type of thing ABATE has to do. We have to constantly be vigilant, because there's people are always trying to steal our rights away from us. I draw an analogy between being a hunter, owning a gun. I belong to the NRA, but by the same token, I belong to a hunting club. So just because I belong to the NRA doesn't mean I'm not going to belong to a hunting club. And because I belong to a hunting club, I'm not going to belong to the NRA, because the NRA fights for my right to have that gun. So you belong to a riding club, but you should belong to ABATE, because we're the ones fighting to have you on that bike, so you have your rights to ride. And a lot of people don't realize when you're riding their grandchildren on their scooters that we had to fight for you to have that right. The state of Georgia tried to outlaw that you could not have a passenger on your bike if they were under 16 years of age. And we had to beat that law back. And these are just some of the things we try to fight for you. And on the flip side of the coin, we're for educating the bikers. We're trying to educate the people who are driving the non-bike vehicles, the cagers, to quit killing us, turning left in front of us because they don't see us. And we're trying to educate the bikers to quit killing themselves, because a lot of times we are culprits in it. So it's a double-edged sword. And so we're about education and we're about legislation. And that's what we're trying to fight for. We've got is statewide in the state of Georgia. In fact, we are the only motorcycle rights organization in the state of Georgia that has a lobbyist at the Capitol. And we work hand in glove with the Motorcycle Rights Organization, MRF. And they are our lobbyists at the federal level. And because of them and their hard work, we have these funds coming down to the state of Georgia, where for the last 3 years we've gotten in the neighborhood of $150,000 to be spent for motorcycle safety and education each for the last 3 years. We'll continue to get it for the next 5 years. And they were the ones who are fighting these on the national level. And with the change of administrations coming in and everything, it doesn't look good for motorcyclist rights. And we've got to be eternally vigilant about that. And on the state level, you never know what they're going to try to backdoor, like they did with these refusing the title custom bikes. And they're coming up with these sound regulations, and I'm all for reasonable sound regulation. But when a car with this my windows up is rattling my windows with the noise coming out of that, that's noise needs regulated. I think we should have proper legislation regulating speed, regulating noise, not just for motorcycles, for everybody. The state of Florida tried to pass a law where if a motorcyclist is doing more than 30 miles over the speed limit, they confiscate the bike. Well, I have no problem with that law if they change it from motor vehicle instead of motorcycle. So we want the laws to apply equally to everybody. I can't tell you how many years now we've been doing this, and it's a nationwide effort, coordinated together all the different ABATEs. We're on the federal level and on the state and county and city level. We've had May proclaimed as Motorcycle Awareness Month, trying to make the public aware that motorcyclists are out there. And with the price of gas being what it is, we're seeing more and more motorcycles out there. And people driving cars aren't used to looking for motorcycles. The most standard thing you hear when they're involved in a wreck with a motorcycle, I didn't see him. Now my bike is huge. It's red. The front end's got 4 lights. But when the lady turned left in front of me and almost killed me, didn't see me. And she's not lying. They're just programmed to be looking for a car or truck. They're not looking for it. They'll look right at the motorcycle. So the purpose of Motorcycle Awareness Month is trying to make the public more aware. We're out there. Share the highway with us. And that's why we offer the Share the Highway program, where we go into the schools or civic organizations, and we will give a short 40-minute program showing people motorcyclists are on the road and how to safely share the road with motorcyclists. And if any school or civic organization is interested in it, please give us a call. It doesn't cost you anything. We'd be proud to come and put this on for you. Our chapters are divided by the old Senate districts. There were 15 Senate districts, and we split the state of Georgia up into 15 Senate districts. Well, since then, these Senate districts have been gerrymandered so badly that one district might have 3 different senators. So they're cut up that way, but it's regional. And then we have our state office located centrally in Jackson, Georgia. We've got a toll-free phone number, 866-867-5063, or they can go to our website, abatega.org, and get all the information they need.
I wanna be a star in the sky. I can't think of the reason why, 'cause she should be leaving me. Yeah, you pretend that loving me is easy. Yeah, you can't seem to let me go. She'll say